Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Just a couple of bits of news really. The big news being Falconer Gathering 2025. As far as we're concerned, it's a goer. The date is on the screen now. For now, just get that date in your diaries, sort your work out, sort your life out, sort your falconry out so that you can make it one or both of those days. All the other details that are to come. We'll be setting up, I think, a new Facebook group for 2025 so no one gets confused. All the details, all the costings, everything what's going to go on, guests flying, all of it will be posted here on the channel, and that'll be posted on the Facebook group. So once that group's up and live, check it out. Move over from the 2024 Falconer Gathering Facebook page. Make sure you're on the right one so you get all the latest stuff and people don't comment on last year's posts. Bring them to the top and confuse everything. But for now, I'm looking for any sponsors. Remember, our brilliant sponsors last year meant that the trade stands could be offered at the best possible price. The traders were really happy. Thanks to everyone else, the traders did really well. We're trying to make this, as always, as cost effective for everyone as possible. So for now, if you are a trader, get in touch. If you know someone that sells falconry related stuff, tell them to get in touch. Comment here, get on the Facebook group. Anywhere they can get hold of me, just get in touch, or very minimally get them to find Falconer Gathering 2025 Facebook group, and they can get us through there. That's really important. Trade stands are limited, and we had more than we thought last year. We'll make sure there's more space this year, but it's not unlimited. Last year's traders will be getting an email or a call and offered first refusal. The price to be arranged depending on if any amazing people sponsor us this year. One of last year's sponsors has already been in touch and said, Dave, if you do it again, I'm keen to sponsor you. If you've got a business or something, we'll put that logo on the banner and so on, so you get a bit of advertisement. Although last year's sponsors were mostly from miles and miles away. One of them couldn't even make it, and their businesses are non-falconry. They just wanted to help the cause. So the whole point of the sponsorship is so we can reduce the cost of the marquees, but all costings to come. Register your interest if you're a trader. If you know someone that sells stuff, get them involved, get them on board. The reviews last year were great. Some of the guys took more money than at any other British falconry event that year, thanks to the amazing people that spent money on the day, most of us. So keep that in mind. It's all coming. No more information here. It's all coming. We've got to sort that out. I just wanted to announce this is the date, back on the screen now. And it's, well, unless something goes wrong, it's going to happen again in 2025. Well done everyone that's bought with us. And thanks for all the feedback from the last video that kind of chivied us to make that decision. In other news, you all know that I was flying a white goshawk. She got electrocuted, and until that point, the biggest problem was lack of game. And I've mentioned in other videos on the channel this year that a lot of people are finding the same, especially novices that I've been working with, in contact with this season. Lack of game and lack of opportunity for those young hawks has made those novice falconers have to work and dig deep really hard to be successful. Someone gave us a Redtail hawk last year for very legitimate reasons, not just on a whim. It wasn't something they wanted to part with. Anyway, it molted out here at Icarus Falconry. One of our volunteers who's got no prior falconry experience, Jack, took that bird on Ruby, and he's struggled again. I think the only thing he's caught is a buzzard. Swiftly released, I hasten to add. Just struggling for game. But he's used his time wisely. Now, this second-hand Redtail, which was a good bird, is now amazing. He's done so much work with its feet, stroking its head so he can learn and start to hood train this bird. It's a really amazing bird. Crucially, he's been flying her every day. Even though he's got nothing to go at, he's been following on. He's been doing some drag carcass with real carcasses. He's been putting in God knows how much effort, because we finally got him out on a hare hunting day just last weekend. That bird had several slips. It didn't take a hare. I'll get some of this footage, and I hope some of you appreciate seeing a red-tailed hawk putting in that much effort over that much distance, being that fit. It was that close to taking its first hare, and our absolute goal is now to get him that hare. I'm not flying a bird. Tommy, who took him out, isn't flying a bird, but he was teaching Jackson fieldcraft, teaching him the way of the hare, increasing his falconry knowledge. And it was great to see that the work he's put in with that bird, despite it struggling to find game. It's caught game previously. I don't know if it's ever taken a hare or not, but you can see the work he's put in. In fact, a couple of those flights were they were up there with the best flights I've seen this season, from essentially a buteo, a buzzard, a lazy buzzard. Red-tailed hawks, once conditioned well, are phenomenal. So I hope you enjoyed some of that footage. I'll put it on now if I haven't already.
Go on, Jack, run.
Run, run, run.
Jack.
Oh!
Was that saying
That's the one you put in. I think it's a bird, mate, but we'll just see. Ah! Oh! 20, 30 yards in front of you. Just keep walking, see it? Right in front of you. Run, run, run! Run with it! If it catches it, we'll lose it.
In other news, that's it. The Falconry Centre's all about getting stuff ready, changing stuff, improvements, damage to things from the wind, repairing that. The minor things this year. We've only got a couple of big builds going on. One I've mentioned before is a more permanent wooden structure of a marquee for our guests to sit under, and our weekend visitors to sort of sit under while we do talks and things. I'd like to get a proper heated home for the tortoise house, which was meant to happen last year. I've got another reptile enclosure that's just footings that I'd love to build, but we'll see. It all comes down to time and, of course, more than ever, having the money to do these bigger projects. But the place is looking good. Bit of titivating in February and into March, once the algae can be washed off from the damp winter. Get stuff tarted up and painted, but structurally, we've been here. Jackie and I have run it for 6 years now. That's ludicrous. And it's absolutely sound. It's going well. So a great place to hold the Falconer gathering. Goodness me, make sure you're there. Keep it on the channel. Keep it on the Facebook group. It's all going to start flowing out as we get the details in place. The dates are all you need to know for now. And tell your mates and your friends that make, sell, deal in falconry related produce, merchandise, whatever, falconry related, not to do with a fair or anything like that. Get in touch. It's a Falconer gathering. The traders really made it a brilliant thing last year. Traders from last year will be in touch.